The biggest mistake WWE ever made wasn't releasing a superstar. It was failing to understand one of the greatest female wrestlers of her generation. Because ever since Mercedes Moné walked away from WWE, she hasn't just changed companies, she's changed her entire legacy. Today, we're talking about why leaving WWE may have been the smartest decision Mercedes Moné ever made, why Tony Khan gave her opportunities WWE never would, and why there are still talented wrestlers trapped in WWE wondering what their careers could have been. Let's get into it, man. Mercedes Moné outgrew WWE. When most fans hear the name Mercedes Moné, many still think of Sasha Banks, and that's understandable. She helped revolutionize WWE's women's division. She had incredible matches. She won championships. She became one of the faces of the women's revolution. But here's the problem. Being a champion doesn't automatically mean you're being used to your full potential. Here's where I think WWE completely missed the mark. For years, Sasha Banks would get moments of momentum, only for WWE creative to cool her off. She would win championships, then lose them quickly. She would become one of the hottest stars on the roster, then disappear into random booking decisions. It felt like WWE never truly committed to building the company around her. Instead, creative constantly shifted focus from one favorite to another, and Sasha Banks often felt like someone WWE knew was talented but never fully trusted to become the centerpiece. That inconsistency frustrated a lot of fans, not because she wasn't successful, but because everyone knew she was capable of so much more. Creative freedom changed everything. Then she left. Instead of staying comfortable, Mercedes took a risk. She reinvented herself. She competed internationally. She expanded her brand. Then came AEW. This wasn't just another contract signing, it was a fresh start. Instead of simply being Sasha Banks from WWE, she became Mercedes Moné. She leaned fully into the CEO character. The confidence, the swagger, the presentation, the promos, it all felt like a performer who finally had the freedom to fully embrace her own vision. Whether every fan loves the character or not, one thing is hard to ignore. Mercedes feels like she's performing on her own terms. That confidence translates on television. When wrestlers believe in their character, fans usually do too. And AEW gave her the opportunity to build that identity. WWE's biggest problem isn't talent, it's creative direction. Here's the thing, WWE has never had a shortage of talent. That's not the issue. The issue is what happens after someone signs. Too many wrestlers arrive with momentum only to become just another name on an overcrowded roster. Week after week, creative focuses heavily on a relatively small group of established stars while other talented performers struggle to gain sustained momentum. That doesn't mean WWE never creates new stars. They clearly have. But many fans also point to examples where promising wrestlers seem to lose momentum because of inconsistent booking or changing creative plans. That's why so many fans constantly ask, what could this wrestler accomplish somewhere else? Mercedes Moné became one of the biggest examples of that conversation. Tony Khan bet on Mercedes. One thing Tony Khan deserves credit for is he didn't bring Mercedes into AEW just to remind everyone she used to wrestle somewhere else. He presented her as a major attraction, the CEO, a headline talent, someone expected to carry major stories. That kind of presentation matters. Fans notice when a company treats someone like a genuine superstar. Confidence from management often creates confidence with the audience, and Mercedes had embraced that role. Whether she's cutting promos, competing for championships, or representing the company internationally, AEW has consistently represented her as one of its biggest stars. That level of trust can completely change a performer's career. What other WWE wrestlers should learn from Mercedes Moné's story isn't necessarily about proving WWE is always wrong. It's about showing that sometimes a different environment unlocks something special. Not every wrestler thrives under the same creative system. Some need freedom. Some need a fresh audience. Some simply need a company that believes in their ideas. Mercedes bet on herself. That gamble reshaped her career. And it's a reminder that talent alone isn't enough. The right creative environment matters just as much. There are likely wrestlers in every major promotion who could benefit from a change of scenery. Sometimes a move isn't about running away. It's about finding the place where your strengths can shine. Looking back now, it's hard not to wonder what Mercedes Moné's career would have looked like if WWE had consistently booked around her the way many fans hoped. We'll never know. What we do know is this: she chose to take control of her own career. She reinvented herself. She built a new identity. And she became one of the biggest stars outside WWE. Whether you prefer WWE or AEW or both, Mercedes Moné's journey proves one thing. Sometimes betting on yourself is the biggest championship you can ever win. But what do you guys think? Did Mercedes Moné make the best decision of her career by leaving WWE, or should she have stayed? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more wrestling analysis. I really appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.